Okay, folks, whether to say good evening to all of you wherever you are, welcome. It's good to be live on one of the biggest platform right now in the southeastern part of Liberia. Good evening to all of you and welcome once more. Today is Monday, as you may be aware. Today having to be the 9th day of the month of February AD 2025. Whether we say good evening to all of you and welcome. It's good to be here. I've been, a while now. Definitely, I've been a while. But sometimes we disengage to re-engage. Somebody say we disappear to appear. That's why you can call back and say we disappear journalistically and to reappear. Yeah. So it's good to be here, and I'm here. The name is the Abraham Cooper Senior. I'm here on the first segment of the program. I bear to DIFFE, and it's a full 3-hour program that bring you major happenings from Liberia. The first segment became from 9 to 10 o'clock is where we connect our professional media colleagues from across the Republic of Liberia to bring us to speak on major happenings from our respective locations here. So I'm here, and later on, the first segment we will roll up to 10 o'clock, where the second segment we hope to have SHEKU or Alexander Duawulu going to take us from 10 to later date here. So we go for a bit of our song. As soon as we come back, we begin to connect our professional media colleagues from across to speak to us on happenings from their respective locations. Let's go for this. We will be right back. What's a beautiful piece there? Let's leave it at this, folks, as we quickly roll across and start connecting our professional media colleagues who are always there to speak to us on major happenings from their respective locations. And first, we're going to roll to River G County, where we have one of our professional media colleagues, impression of Henson Joa. He's called Councillor Henson Joa. He's always posted there from River G County to speak to us on major development. I mean, wide range of issues in confronting the people of that county. He's on the line to speak to us this evening. It's good to have you. Good evening. Councillor, and welcome, Councillor Henson Joa.
Yeah, of course. Abraham Cooper, let me say good evening to you and good evening to our many listeners tonight on the program. Our top interest there is Louis P. Georgia, Granger County.
How is River G County particularly, and which part of River G are you speaking from? You are in Fishtown, or you in a remote part of River G? Where are you?
Well, yes, like you just said, I'm in the remote part of the country, in one of the heart of this space. I mean, electoral district number 3, specifically in Glaro Administrative District. So right now, I'm in Glaro, and they always told me that Glaro is almost connecting one of your districts there too in GEDEH called the Kunamu district. So yes, and then this place is almost. I mean, this is where they are having the global plant. Yes, so therefore I'm situated tonight talking to you on the program.
That's wonderful. Bring God to speak. We are very reliably informed that tensions arises over land dispute among citizens of Taruken, town of River G County, and citizens of Juruken, number one town of Maryland County over the weekend. Bring God to speak
Yeah,
and
sure.
give up
So
more detail on this development.
yeah, sure. So the land dispute aspect struggled in last year, the middle part of last year, and it happened. It is happening between the two counties, River G and that of Maryland County. So among the towns, River G town called Patuken, and Maryland County town called Juluken number one is in Barovo. Yes, and so the two towns are having a common boundary when they are situated. So with that, that issue of the land problem started, as I said, last year,
Hmm.
where local government officials here of both River G and other Maryland counties have been intervening in the issue, more especially from their local district officials. So with that now, since they have been having that problem of the land dispute aspect, the two countries, the higher authorities have not met to discuss this issue of the land boundary. So the first and foremost thing that the people of Kentucky say that citizens from one of Barobo in Maryland have been intruded into their land and they are making farms in the land belonging to Tatuken people. And then when that issue started in last year,
Hmm.
we have been making series of years as media colleagues, as journalists. We have been making series of intervention, but yes, we were not, get the clarity, so we did not even communicate with that last year.
Okay.
In the process of in the process of this issue, gone week, tension has raised again, more especially coming from the start of the 30 people there, and that 30 town is in Boko statutory district. So they saw one of after last year pharmacy ended, and they said that European and one people were over in their land. Again, this pharmacy have again. Again, they have noticed some people again coming from the number one town entering into the land, crossing the boundary, almost in very close to the town of 30. So they are alarmed, and they are alarming that they invited the other national police of the country, headed by the City Commission for Police of the country, Officer Tupa, and the king of police officers. So they were all there on Saturday, where we have standing, we took upon ourselves as well.
Hmm.
Well, the team, in the one store, we are not land authority, not the land authority, but the party people said that people have intruded to the land, we saw a farm, where they banquet, they said that the banquet settled, in fact, let us start where they intend to be the banquet. So, in the process, the people of Juruken number one, they were not informed earlier that they are starting to people the necessary information to the people impacting the Juruken and coming to do, checking of this into the farming. But I mean, having that way and in the process of checking the farm, people of Juruken, said delegates, huge number of people, more especially from the south, the youth, which of course they want to do some kind of spending. And after clearing the two countries about the two people towns in the countries, are calling for they're calling on the local authority of the country, especially for the south, the superintendent of those two countries to intervene. And while we're in that process, there was some investigation. One of the former commissioner for Weekend, I mean for Bible District of Maryland, in question of Thomas Two. Thomas Two was also there. He placed a call to one of the senators, Senator J. Brown, And according to him, that he will do a follow-up communication to the Ministry of Internal Minister to see how best the people there of the country.
Wow.
But they are able to control all the weekend.
Well, so with this, how is the tension there? The both parties, are they understanding from the intervention of other people? Because land dispute across. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. So yes, the two towns, the parties, I mean, they were pulled attention of the result, and almost that was to have led to a fight, but due to some other, guys who were there, having some ideas, making people understand what is the issue of the land problem. So the two of them came down and they understood it, and then they are quite on their superintendents to say that there's the issue and have a problem to easily control the situation between the two towns of Lodgy and that of Maryland County.
That's wonderful. There's a representative Abi Chorople Wu. Over the weekend, he hosted a dinner night with volunteer teachers working at the Twedekle High School. What this dinner night was actually meant for? Can you give us vivid information concerning this?
Of course, of course. So the lawmaker of the district was two, Representative Isaac Ball Chocolate Wu is in the district, and he has been in the district for going to 2 weeks now. So he been working alone in his district with constituents. Yeah, so as I said, yes, we can more solid.
Are you there? MC, are you there? Wait. So let me see what I can get him back on the line, folks. Just hold it there. This too is Liberia. The issue of network connectivity is a serious problem. Yeah. Let me see what I can get him back on the line. Yeah. So just hold on a bit, folks. Those of you who just joining us, it's a reminder that you are listening to the program I bear to default. This is a fresh segment where we connect professional media colleagues from across to speak to us on a wide range of issues from their respective county. But we stayed there with River G County. Let's see what we can get. MC, welcome back. It's poor network connectivity.
Exactly. So then I'm honored this one equal receiver. So I think the problem is so coming from that as well. But yes, I've seen it now. So the dynamic call for a dinner night over the past weekend.
Wow.
Teaching. The same teachers that were teaching at that high school, but then I will give the mission of which I will do. He said that the few of them have always been enrolled on the government that went through rules. So out of the 10, 4 has been enrolled and 6 remain. So I belong to encourage and call for the 6 of them for that dinner night in face down. So the dinner night was to encourage them and to encourage not being reloaded because you guys were 10 and now 4 has gone, the other part went to government. So he said that they should not be reloaded and as a lot because the questions that were posed to he revealed to us as media colleagues and as media, he said that he's making something effort. Now he alone is saying the country has legislative cost of the country. He said he and his colleagues are making all effort to see all of the sectors who are going to get up on the payroll so that they can be absorbed as well to get up on the payroll. But the same for the teachers association, the teachers activities, volunteer teachers, some of them who are being placed on payroll are already working with the government now and it says that there more children were working at the executive school. He's making all effort to start getting place on payroll. And on work, we spoke with the chairman of the frontier teachers in person of Mr. Just SHEKU. He revealed that work is telling that at the end of the month, you see a police moving with something, and then he was telling that they are being a new something, which of course for them are BSc bowlers, BSc bowlers is volunteering and telling it at the end of the month, the school just if you work it out for you. Sometimes, and you say at most, you always get a 6,000 at the end of the month. So, I mean, they're still there, but they are still canceling a lot of supporting them from that issue. They did not that, also encouraging. And I feel that they did not that. Since of them, I mean, the Lord made complete presentation of $50,000 to them to test, I mean, help and support for themselves for the time. But as I say, as the Lord God for the district is making from the effort of that, there is some people, as 10 of them were there before us, on the government, and the church of them is making all efforts to see them to see how best they can have them on payroll before the year comes to an end.
Okay, Hempson, with the time of war, let's take this last one. Like today, across the Republic of Liberia Reserve, that the 15th Judiciary Circuit Court of Riverview County has opened for 8 February turn of court for business in that part of Liberia. What are the key issues that have been placed on docket, for investigation during the February turn of court? Bring you to speak quickly before we take leave of you and due to the poor network connectivity.
Exactly. So, I think the court has opened for different item of court for business. And then on dockets, we were told that 8 cases are on docket. 8 cases are on docket. Out of the 8 cases, 6 are criminal cases. And then the remaining 2 is civil cases. So 8 cases are on docket that to be tried between the time from now on to the time the case of the court will be expiring. So here the court has opened today across the country. But one of the issues are happening here again today are the court opening where we were. The judge of the court, the judge of the 15th Judicial Court, it was let's say, in the summer here, in last year, from the November Tribunal Court, Judge Nessie, Sunny, it was in person. She was invited there in local country where the Liberian government want to do graphic system. Yeah, so she still telling as the resident judge court there as well. So she was invited, but then up today, I think she was not present. So the court Mutuba presided over each together, and that issue happened here for the Nigerians. After the blog, so I think the former country attorney, he has been changed, and now the blog, another country attorney here, in process attorney, Daniel Daniel was taking the full charge of the campaign. I think he has county attorney now for the court of the federal term of court here. So I think the court has opened, and they're going to be running for business forward to the question of the town of the court in the country. So finally, 15 decided for the county has opened for business across the country here in Nigeria.
You mean the county attorney he working as for change for this very return of court?
Yeah, sure. He has been changed from here. He has been changed from here for the last time of course. He will come back in the so he has been changed now, and the other person has brought Daniel Due, and according to Daniel Due, he was signed before. So the Liberian government brought him, and according to him, he should have been here, and now we have the voter of put brought in that now here, and then he did not come to the sort of issue from their office, and then onward, the government has given the result of beginning there. So he recognized the country has been changed from here, and now the government has brought
so that is Daniel Dwight is back in River G as the proper county attorney.
Exactly. So I think that is a rapper one because he was the one that knew that he was to be here in the bottom of court, but then the construction changes he did not come. So right now he has the real time.
All right. Thank you so much. MC, it's good to have you, and we hope to get you tomorrow because tonight the network is very bad. We'll get you tomorrow, same time, so that we can speak on
Thank you.
all a wide range of issues coming up from River G County.
Okay, okay. I think now it's not really good. So thank you
Yeah.
for having me on the program tonight. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and folks, that was the voice of one of our professional media colleagues. Impression of Hensi Joa is all the way there. The River G County giving us update. From that point, we'll quickly roll to Bomi County. We hope to get William Krumah on the line from Bomi. William is always there to speak to us on happiness from that part of Liberia. So those of you who just joined us, just watching up live, you can leave a comment behind. And we're going to recognize you on this platform. We're trying to go across the county to bring you our guys. Let's see whether we can get Roden. Sorry, Williams. We vote to Nimba. Nimba, we hope to speak to the man Thompson W. Vlu. Is there and prepared, set to speak to us tonight on this presentation, of the program. But we're still trying our weak way to see whether we can get William. We're not getting William. Let's see, we'll be trying later. Let me roll to Nima and see whether we can pick up Thompson as well. Thompson is one of our media cadre, Combre, who is willing to provide all kind of information coming up from the angle of Nimba on a daily basis on this platform to inform Liberians in general, most especially Grenadians, as it relates to some of the key things that are happening in our part of Liberia. And it's good that we already have Thompson on the line. So we quickly trying to adjust himself. We will bring Thompson like I told you. We will bring Thompson quickly to speak to the people of Liberia, Grand GEDEH, particularly on happiness. Good evening, Thompson. Good to have you on the platform.
Yes, good evening, AB, and good evening to our great people there in Grand GEDEH County.
How is Dimba, particularly Ganta City?
Well, Ganta, in a moment, since yesterday, there have been some sad news hitting the city of Ganta. Students of the Messiah Christian Academy, the 12 grade students of that institution, were involved into an accident.
Oh, wow.
And that incident, and she was also a sister to me. She was my little sisters from the same home, from the same community, and from the same family line. So it actually been a sad time for us here. We are still looking up to the Liberia National Police to do some fact finding as to what led to the incident. Because what we heard is on Sunday yesterday, she came from church, and then she was in the yard with her parents. Her mother was in the yard, and her mother and her little sister were in the yard. Then a little boy came to her and just tell her not go for a ride around the Ban Highway. They sing Ban Highway, I think. Yeah. I reported on Ban Highway before.
Yeah, where they get our power station, the most talk about power station.
Definitely. So when they were on the highway, in fact, she got on the motorbike, they left the yard. She only told her parents that I'm going to come back.
Okay.
So she left on the motorbike, they went on the highway. And when they went on the highway, the little boy, who is the rider to the back now, took the motorbike and gave it to her in the name of teaching her. So while on their way back to Ganta, there's a curve around the CNC junction. If you've been to Sackley,
yeah,
you know exactly where I'm talking about. So in that curve, there where the incident took place. So she was rushed at one of the representative NS Marcy have a hospital here around opposite the PYG Polytechnic University. There where she was admitted, and after some few time, she was announced dead. Wow. So the burial took place today, and the student community of Gompa City were up and down including educators. And the death of that little girl is shocking everyone. Wow. And you are taking the social media. Probably you are seeing the photo.
Yeah, I saw the post from you guys. Yeah.
So that has been a sad time for us here so far. And Ganja has just been sad. President also reported at the G Point business center, G Point, commonly known. In fact, yes, around here is a popular area where there's an entertainment attached to that petroleum business area. So G Point normally he runs the petroleum product. I mean, I'm talking about the gasoline and the fuel.
And then run the entertainment center.
The entertainment area.
Okay.
So prior to the incident, there have been other communities members in that place that have been complaining that their pump, their well have been polluted by gasoline. Okay. Meaning what we are suspecting or observe is the tanker on the ground where they put the gas that they're using a pipe now. In fact, they tube to get it from the hole. Probably that iron on the ground there, that pipe on the ground there. It looked like a gallon that every gas station had. Maybe it have a hole. So the gas started overflowing from the ground. So it affected a lot of drinking water in the very environment that the gas station is located. Okay. So that concern was raised to G Point, the management of G Point, Maple Mia, who is the CEO of that area. And then the particular word that citizens started complaining on, he hired two persons after he told the city corporation that he will get a machine to dip the water from the well so that another water can come to see whether there will still be a gas or a gas scent on the water. Okay. So in that process, he instead of hiring the machine to dip the water from the well, he hired two persons to get in the well.
Wow.
And while knowing fully well that gas scent has taken over that particular hole, that if you get in the well, definitely the gas scent, when you inhale it, you will turn weak immediately. So when the first guy entered the hole, he turned weak, he was helpless. He went down he sat down in the water, in the well, or 20 some more feet where we're talking about.
Wow.
So a very deep well. And for later on again, the other guy who went to rescue him, similar thing happened to him. So the first guy who went in the hole was affected greatly. Then the second guy who followed him to rescue. So the whole community members came around, they rescued the first person, the second person, and badly for him, unfortunately for his side, he died. So that story I've taken over radio stations here and the management of G Point. I also been responding on the other side.
Okay.
And the city corporation too are on the other side defending that what they wanted to do or what they could do is what they told G Point management to do.
Okay.
To give them the instruction to get people in the way. So right now the community members are still shocked. The bereaved family are demanding that their son was killed by the management of G Point.
Wow.
Petroleum Incorporated here. So that has been the issue all over the place here. And the city corporation, the city mayor too, make a shocking statement that if you born a child today, a child can die. So that statement too, I've taken the social media and that radio station.
Who made that particular statement? Is that the CEO?
The law mayor of the city said.
Okay. Samuel Hart.
Samuel Hart said in his statement now, while journalists were questioning, he said, "You can born child today, the child die." So somebody that was their time to die. So that particular statement, wow. I've taken the radio station here, and people are condemning the law mayor for making such statement. And people are also recommending to the law mayor office to call on the Environmental Protection Agency team to be able to do some checking and to be able to know exactly what is happening on that ground, whether there's a leakage on the container or on the tanker in the hole there, so that they can be able to know what's happening. But they can't leave it at that, and the Ghana Business Center continue to send the incident occur. We are not seeing any sign of shutting down to even take a break. And as we speak, the body still at the hospital because we are not hearing much about when they will bury him, all of that. but his business area is still open, and people have been raising that concern. So that's the issues here. Just a sad story, and they're continuously happening.
But have you guys been able to get around Mr. Miape, who is the CEO of the G Point Entertainment and Petrol, business there, to hear his side of this story?
Well, yes, we are quoting Sarah Star on the radio here, and he said, although he regret the death of the young guy around his 35, but then he can't take full responsibility, like he said, because the guy was hired for pay, and besides that, if they knew that they were gassing in the hole, according to him, they should have just, turn back and come up. But continuously, he started going down, and then that happened to him. But he also been condemned by other people, and his brother too been on the radio here defending his side. And because a lot of people have been saying they should shut down the entire gas station so that the EPA people can come and do some checking. And of course, from my own point of view and analysis, I think it will be a best thing, because gasoline is something very terrible. If you have a leakage on the stuff on the ground there, they continue on the ground. The tanker in the hole there, if you have a leakage that is affecting where around more 2-3 where that no safe drinking water around the employee belt, it speaks volumes that people have to come around and see how best they can do some checking. So, it's basically continue to run normally and nothing much happening. Security, I don't know how EPA people are doing it. I don't know what is happening. So it's a serious concern now.
Okay. Wow, it's definitely a sad news from that part. Okay, Dawson, do we have anything else coming up from Nimba before we take leave of you?
Well, so far,
Okay.
that's just the sad news coming up from the county. As a media person too, that I've been affected that way. I just thought of sharing the story to the public on that side, so that at least all our young people too can be advised.
Okay.
So that at least they can learn from what happened, because you when you have a child or children who always do things just behind their parents, sometimes these are the result. That can affect the parents more, especially the one that happened.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking, and just for somebody to come and say, get on my bike, go for a ride, and the person taking a motorbike giving it to you who have not been able to ride motorbike, or you don't have any experience on riding motorbike. That unfortunate situation that happened here, he had left a lot of people shocked in the city of Gunfire. He has taken the entire social media. So it's a sad day for us here as a family as well.
Okay, our condolences to you guys, the bereaved family there.
Okay, B, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, my brother. We hope to get to you tomorrow, hopefully, by God's grace.
All right, I'm waiting.
And that was the voice of Thompson W. Vlu. He's our Nimba County comrade, media comrade, or Cody there. I'm still trying to make way. We're opening a phone at those of you who started calling already. You just hold on a bit. We're trying to go to Bomi County. Whether we can get Wade and Kruma. So many things are happening. It's not easy. So just hold on. Let's see. We're going. We got hopefully 25 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Yeah. We're trying to get one of our professional media colleagues who is always there in Bomi County to provide us with accurate, balanced and up-to-date information from that part of Liberia. It's on the line. William Kroma is our professional media colleague from Bomi County. Good evening, William. It's good to have you on the program tonight. How is Bomi County?
Good evening, AB, and good evening to our many listeners in that part of Liberia. It's a pleasure to be on your platform this evening. Bomi County is relatively kind, and we are here observing things around.
That's wonderful. And it's good to be live on a platform from that part of Liberia. What is it coming up? Some controversial issue coming up from Bomi County. Bring her to speak.
Yes, so basically there are some issues with respect to uh, the plantations of the marijuana oil palm, and there are well recent time I think you've been following on social media
Mm-hmm.
the bring down a yellow machine within that work within the plantations by unknown individual that which
Wow.
we are yet to capture anybody and so forth. But it is unfortunate, I can say so, that the Director of Security of the Man
Mm.
Oil Palm Company in the constant habit of assigning one security a checkpoint or a gate or any assignment area. And with the security ethics, we don't see a prudent that
Okay.
the one person should be assigned to a particular area. Like for instance, what happens in the plantations, there were a yellow machine that was operating and then later on park. So the choose were assigned one security to sleep on duty there.
Mm.
So while he was on duty, unknowing guys decided to phone him around 7:45 to 8 o'clock. And he said, according to him, said he didn't know where the guys were coming from. So, but luckily for him, he got down from the machine, tried to escape. While escaping, one of the guys stoned him for a face right on top of the eye, and got wounded. After he got wounded, he tried to call. He said, "You guys are wounded me." And our guy left there and says, "You're holding the destroy evidence on the basis," and he tried to pick up and
Mm.
out of most speed.
Wow.
So he went and reported the story and reported to a boss, and the people came before coming back to verify what happens. It was a blaze of fires on, let me say, a heavy fires on the mission now, trying to cut it off, but then they don't find anyone around there. And while in the process of investigations, there are some illicit miners who are being kept on some of the hand to mob mining area within the plantation,
Mm.
and several times they have been arrested by by the securities of the Mano Oil Palm, depriving them not to mine around the plantation. And so the guys were arrested and they have been sent to jail. Some of them have been sent to jail as suspects. But
Oh.
then the contradiction part of it is that the
Mm.
guy who says who was on duty, one Sano says he couldn't identify any of those guys. At the time those things happen, this thing happens to him. When we have initial interview with him when he was at the clinic. So later on, we didn't know what's happening and we didn't know what's going on. Maybe probably you were coerced by the company, we didn't know. And then going forward to the capital city of Bombay County, we stopped my break because the case have been far from the substations here in Bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's not been far to Top my break. So on the contrary, and then he went to the headquarters in Tokmabre, and then he pointed out one person who was also a suspect. He came as a suspect that he was he was part of the group that went to harass him. So they have been the controversial where he says he can't identify anybody, and then later on identify somebody. So it's contradicting that statement. And so we have been a little bit convinced, trying to investigate to know as to whether he has been coerced by the company or what. I believe probably because they want to protect his job, or they don't know what's happening. So we have been controversial in our hands, and we try to deep behind to know what's happening. Of the person, like I said, nobody have been found guilty to know as to whether those are people who bring down the yellow machine.
Wow. So with this, how far with the investigation from the angle of the Liberian National Police and what community dwellers are also saying about the kind of situation?
Yes, so basically today we are told that the court openings on today, the 11th Judicial Service Court. We told that the case has been filed to court for proper investigation to know as to who are those involved into this particular matter. So the case has been filed to court from the police station, has been filed to the court for proper investigations.
Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Is there anything else coming up from bombing before we take leave of you?
Yeah, nothing much, nothing much. But maybe let me say thank you for you guys
Great.
always putting the time to talk to you guys and bring you happiness across Liberia. I mean, mostly from this part of Liberia. Thank you so much for your hard work done to us well from that part of Liberia as media colleagues.
Thank you so much, Fiona. It's a pleasure. We hope to get to you tomorrow, by God's grace.
Thank you so much.
And folks, that was the voice of Henson Jua. Like I told you, he's not Henson, sorry. William Krumah is all the way there. Bome County speaking to us on happiness from that part of Liberia on this presentation of the program. And we still trying to make our way. I want to get Christopher Talawili from Maryland County, but we're finding it a bit difficult here tonight. Yes, definitely. And we will open the phone line now. We want to hear from you. So many things happening. Yeah, so many things. So many things happening. Today, the 7th Judiciary Circuit Court that is within Grand GEDEH, particularly for Zweju, officially opened for February turn of court. And we saw the presence of the former, I don't know, we refer to him as former. We saw the presence of E. Wickens Nye, the county attorney, who was later on transferred to River G. He's back on ground. Excuse me. He was at the court opening today. Judge Daniel Dwight is back to his assigned-based River G County as county attorney. So it's a clear indication that E. Wickens Nye, he was one of those who was involved with I don't know how do we refer to that document, that lease agreement, do we call it a book called agreement that was signed by the local county authority with the advice from the county attorney. And since then, that issue, broke out in the county. It was what led to his transfer. But he's back. And so many things happening in county. And this one, I think, is also listening to sensible, so we don't revealed that lease agreement, that was recently signed approximately 2-3 months ago by the local authority headed by the superintendent on the Chestnut Grant. Let's hear from the public. You listen to our professional media colleagues, and let's hear you too. And we got roughly 15 minutes now, up to 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, the first segment of the program come to an end. Then we link control to the presenter. 0881 14 35 04, 0776 105 105 776 105 105. 0881 14 35 04 are the numbers to put you through this evening on the program. Yeah, it's good to be here. Let's hear you. 0881 14 35 04, 0776 105 105, 0881 14 35 04. We'll get to the phone line and pick up our first caller to this pricing. Good evening. Hello? Hello? Good evening to this person. Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, good evening. How are you? Are you hearing me now?
I'm getting you. Your name, where you do call from?
I'm Marvin Gela calling from Webo Kota.
Marvin, welcome. Let's hear you.
Thank you. Okay, as regard to the county attorney coming back to Grand GEDEH, yeah, you see what the people doing, we can't understand anything. Men like that, who said the document was illegal, his son they say it was illegal. Then they send him to Rogi rejected him. Then he's coming back. Even today, I also began with EFBC. The message is coming back. The president say enjoying him as superintendent of Grand GEDEH County. So he said he's coming back on Friday.
Now, why you said on ERBC?
ERBC.
Okay.
So if the president will look at Grand GEDEH crime, And then one superintendent, he boasted over here this is. Students and causes the students not call and open his land. The man say he's the superintendent and he's coming back. The person say he joined him. He joined the confidence of the superintendent that making the Grenadians to cry. The president is bringing him back. He said we will be on Friday.
Okay.
Superintendent Grant said you'll be on Friday. And they're working now is back as attorney. I know how you call it.
County attorney.
County attorney for the county. Are you serious?
Mm.
Is the government serious? They do no grandkids.
But all my political interests and who you confide in so much to handle affairs of the party in the country.
So the one person, the interest is more than the whole county.
Mm.
So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Thank you for the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 08814 3504 776 105 105. You can't find government. How easy. 08814. Let's pick up this person. Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name, where you come from? Welcome. Let's hear you, my brother. It's good to be live on the show.
Thank you for having me on the show about my clinic. The interview that you conducted with your reporters from the G and other area of the network was not ready to respond.
Sure.
The information was important because something that are closer to Nigeria, we hope to hear from there. So it's transpiring and that the network is better so that we can get the information.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why, caught my attention. I think the issue of the superintendent coming back from the state video. You see, or stigmatizing or counting there were anywhere. You having a superintendent now who is better or before the past superintendent in Nigeria County who have filled the county even better than this. We have to understand that we have to work along the government and be flexible, be able to achieve as a county. If you say you are continuing, you should not pray for instruction upon the county. You should be praying for good things to happen for your county on every regime. So that's how we never achieve as a county. But we cannot reach the best for our county. You are the citizen to make the county, the lawmakers to make the county authority to make the county citizen. That's citizen out here that generate a lot of funds from this county. And carry back to the country and build villas and estates and leave the county like this. I took a tour around Grand County. I said, yes, people are suffering. You go to some region, you go to around Pombi, you go around, you see villages and towns. Grand is not only Israel. A lot of present our county authority and our people. It's not only Israel, but people who concentrate on Israel. Other towns is there. You go down around Temple, you go Billable, you go in around, you go around other regions, CVI, other borders in town, our people are suffering. People, they drink from clean water. So what are we doing to be able to question our lawmakers to be able to make these things happen? It's not about Grant. Grant have been a lawmaker before. 12 years ago, in the House of Representatives. What has much impact? As superintendent, what are the impact? So I think if you say you are a great genius, you love the county, you should be able to see good things about your county, good things about always want to listen to the media, I see that people always want Grand GEDEH County before. So, this one day is not only a superintendent that makes it county, you have the citizens to make the county. We
Definitely.
have to put it down to be able to let good lawmakers.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my brother. The political mechanic, the man who putting mechanism together, to repair politics. Great GEDEH. Comes 2029. 0881 14 35 04 776 105 105. You know, Grand GEDEH is a definition of abandonment when it comes to political activities in Liberia, because everything about Grand GEDEH is on the contrary. Yeah, because when you go on a social media on a daily basis, you see, the kind of impact all our lawmakers from all our countries are making, creating job opportunity for people that fall within their constituents. But for Grand GEDEH, it's on the contrary. I don't know what it is that the other lawmakers from other countries are making extra money from, lawmaker from this place. Or, I don't know, because it is that they don't have, this country at heart. This is why sometimes I call them hustlers. They are not, serious minded politicians. They are all hustlers. The men kid to look for their children and full money. 0881 14 35. We got a few minutes to go. Let's hear you 776 105 105. 0881 14 35 04 0881 14 35 04. Most especially on this region, a lot of bad news coming up from our country. Then somebody say, why you guys now discussing developmental issues, and which of course is not happening. So we create our own story, which is not possible, that which you know very, very well. But let's hear you. 0881 14 35 04 776 105 105. 0776 105 105. 0881 14 35 04. The numbers to put you through on the program are bear to default. This is the fresh segment, and where we connect our professional media colleagues from across the speak to us on happenings from their area. So we take your call to 10 o'clock. At 10, we'll take control. Let's see whether we can take this. I'm trying to get something here. Yeah. 0881 14 35 04 07 76 105 105. E-Wakings night. The country are turning is back on ground. And I listened a few days back when I listened to, I think it was somebody posted, I think it was Sansim Boso Williams and other guys that will visit, the coming of the country are turning to Kante. And in fact, the government had to find another area to send all of us. But today, the story turned around. This country is very, very interesting. They say we're Bob playing change. 0881 14 35 04 776 105 105. Let's hear you. Let's pick up your call up to 10 o'clock. Right here on the platform, the fresh segment. We go to the phone line and pick up this pressing. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing good. I don't know about you. Your name and where you call from?
Thank you for this. Calling from
You breaking in.
I'm Kevin. This calling from
Kevin, welcome. Let's hear you.
Thank you for the show. Please, I want to get something that it's something after is coming for Grand GEDEH.
Oh, but yeah, now. That's why the man is a sign.
So, what I want to do is,
but the rest of the 14 countries already have country attorney. Who you will take from that position, my man?
Okay, I don't want to very clear.
Oh yeah. So maybe sometimes the president can do swapping. They take the other president from the place, they bring you there, you go there for some time, doing the turn of court. That's how I looking at.
Okay, so to confirm that, it's that we can't make him. Yes, man, it's already blundered, and he said the agreement was too.
In what way? In what way he blundered?
The farm record that I survey and the deal I was made. And when they made the after to him.
Mm.
He said the agreement was 2 years, according to him. So they still go through the agreement before signing the paper.
But I didn't listen to the man that he did
So
not peruse the
based upon
document before signing.
so based upon that, the particular president who got read between lines. So I
Mm.
just called to take my point of view.
Okay.
Thank you for the, yeah, thank you for the show.
Thank you, my brother. Okay. I beg you, man. 088143504. Got a few minutes to go in the soonest possible time. We'll call it a date on the first segment of the program. 08814350477. I mean, you say you human being. Everybody can make mistake, you know. So if the country are told him make a mistake and you tell him, you know, mistake is something that is not allowed to be made, but when it is made, it's allowed. The only thing you have to stay strong, you know. That's it. That's the kind of situation. Yeah. So we pick up a call if possible. Yeah. I hope you're also aware that I consider Kanyo Bagbala have been, you know, appointed to serve on the board of trustee as one of the members, you know. And then today information also, you know, emulating all over from the Argo is CDC expelled about three of their the hierarchy, and one is the Kandio Bagbala. We got Senator Zoe Manuel Penu and Samson Weir, you know, citing disloyalty and regime collaboration. That is the reason for which they expelled the three of them. So today, the Coalition for Democratic Change, CDC, the former ruling establishment, headed by the former president, George Manuel Weir, expelled Kaneo Bagbala. It's actually from the angle of the party, yeah. And then Senator Zoe Manuel Penu, who we know to be a sedition, you know, I've been on the party ticket for a while now. Yeah, finally been expelled, and then Representative Samson Weir. You know, these are three key guys, and Kanyo serve as, I think, the communication for CDC doing the 2023 campaign. Yeah, and then Zopenu is well known as a sedition. You know, he have been contesting, you know, consistently on the political party after coming an independent for a certain time. And then Samson Weir, who also won on this particular party ticket as representative, they have been expelled from the party, citing disloyalty and regime, what they call regime collaboration. ARCHIE read is here. So, gentlemen, we will leave it at this. If we can't get our call, or we can't get our last caller now, and then we will link control to, I think, is that SHEKU or Alexander Duawulu, who's going to take over. ARCHIE, the co-host is already here. So, if we
How you
can
doing,
take a
Mr.
call if
Cooper?
possible. We still waiting on the arrival. Yeah. So let's take this person quickly, no time. Good evening.
Hello?
Nia, where you come from?
Yeah, this Arvin Sowe, calling from Johnsonville to be precise.
You say Arvin So?
Arvin Sowe, S-O-W-A-Y.
Yeah, welcome. Let's hear you, my brother.
Yeah, how you doing?
God money me. I don't know about you.
Okay, I'm being protected by the grace of God.
That's good. It's good to hear
Brother,
you.
yeah, thank you for this, your program tonight. You know, Grand GEDEH is not a playground. We elect people and they're not working in the interest of the county. How much you think that the solution that voted people to go in to get in power, how much they making? It's for their children and themselves. Right? So why people should come out and start thinking or doing things that will not even make the citizen to be in peace. if you can remember during Peter Solo time, there was a county attorney here again that the police are underpaid. There was issue that happened here at the time. He was chased out of here. At which time, Money Guillaume was you president. At which time, everybody went to administration building at that time. He was protected and left here. Why now that you want to tell me, even during the election time of Helen Johnson Sally that had to do with CDC and Unity Party at the time. At which time, for some of us who were in Ghana, that the manager, he signed or he ruled, I don't know if it rules or whatsoever, but he never looked at the document and he signed it. Which are the document that you will look at as a big commander person that you will sign, that is not a rule. It made the election commission to run away and it met all in Ghana at the time. This is the second time for somebody for me to hear that somebody say document come before you. And he said, I'm not a rule and I signed it. It's just because of the issue of money. So you're not looking at the people's interest. Now they bring the man back. This being the second time, if the man have to come back, this being the second time. So what are we now? As a Nigerian, we have to stand on our feet. It's not setting all right. It's not setting all right at all. We're looking at people, so people will be crying, and other people they're not showing the benefit. That's what they're trying to tell us. This is my interest. This is my interest. Even if somebody like you go to court, when they say this is my interest, when you're not part of that court, I mean, no justice. Brother, I'm so downhearted tonight when I get that kind of information, man. Thank you so much.
I know you have been listening. So 088 14 35 04 0776 105 105 are the numbers to put you through on the program. We are waiting. To link control for the second segment or the continuation of this program. We can pick up a call or two now as soon we will receive Ellis or SHEKU, then we will in control. Yeah. 088 14 35 04. Yeah, this like somebody was saying the issue of appointment, the president have the power to do. Let's see whether we can get this person. Good evening. Hello.
Yeah.
Your name, where you come from? You have to put, strength in your voice and speak louder. Are you there?
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
I said, I'm calling from
Yeah, go ahead.
my phone tonight. I don't even know what to say about Grand GEDEH.
You don't know what to say about Grand GEDEH?
Since that war, since we keep the war,
people that are very important. Nobody that will stand to say they party here again 10% no.
Why?
Hello?
I'm getting you.
Listen to me.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Wow, I want to say, man, since we keep on war,
Mm.
nobody never see to praise the person. Nobody.
Mm.
All the people who can come in Israel yet not they not come also they can't look for their own thing when they say they go back.
Mm. Okay.
So the way they were they ran at that line, the way he talking, I hope they are supporting him because when you leading people, you got to you got to do something.
Okay.
Look at their father. Because the man developed and grant that anything people talking in the time and all many.
Mm.
That's the work of who leader.
Okay.
So you sit down, you leading people, then you drink it. You can't really explain yourself for people to know how you looking.
Mm.
You get to know around administration building there that 200,000 stay around our building.
Mm.
Hello?
I'm getting you.
No, right in front of Thomas Party. 30,000 go there. That machine, they carry sound of my father brought machine. 50,000 go there. The machine said came to the same place were parking.
Okay.
400,000. We don't know how it's looking, how it's not looking. We don't know the hit. We don't know the thing. We sitting down. So how will before I was asking you now, do leading us?
Mm.
We think the whole time your chapter. It's frustrating.
Okay.
It's frustrating.
Mm.
It's frustrating. When you lead us, anything you want to do, you want to call your people together, let them be in the know before you do it.
All right.
But when you do it on your own, and I'm looking good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And folks, this is how we go on the first segment of the program. Our panelists, the co-hosts of this program, Achira is already here. And then Lilith Emotional, Claudia Smith is also here. And then we have Fred, the veteran Smith. They are all here. And then we will leave it at this. And this is how we go on the first segment of the program. We'll link control to our panelists, Alexander Doa Wulu, SHEKU Kroma, and the rest of the people to take you up to later time. The name remains D. Abraham Kubama. Have a wonderful time. Keep listening to Top FM for the best we have to offer you.
Cleaning it. All the money your pocket they be canning it. They won't get out no call, they won't start a day. I get you my, I get you, I get you pay. But we am a pulley all in the great, you let go and come here every day we make it way. They friend in a fire uno boy. Friendship will be friendship, someone then uno friendship. I can saw the friendship, they like graveyard, I only then one day. Pass up and say I kid if I die today, who would die with me? Answer. Even if I go broke today, you would be there with me. Story, my Nina ringing, I will stay be your boy again. If nothing in the making, you will stay on my phone again. Look at it.
Alex, how we doing today? Alex, how we doing today?
I'm doing great, Mr. Ra. Everything.
Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Okay. I'm back here again. For a wonderful show.
Of course.
And I see we have our guest with us, Lady Emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have the veteran Fred Smith. Express Smith. Mr. Smith, are you there? Mr. Smith, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. How's everyone doing?
Everyone's doing good. Alex, I'm going to mute you.
Alex, I'm going to mute you.
We're going to get the feedback.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So Lady Motion, how is this going today?
Everything is okay. You know, I give God the glory.
Okay.
Of the normal.
Alrighty. So let me check in with the veterans. What am I doing here? Let me check in with the veteran Smith. The veteran Smith, are you there? Okay. He's there, but he's busy in the back. So we'll take that. Lady Emotions, we do have a couple other panelists that are supposed to join us pretty soon, but the veteran Smith and myself, I'm pretty sure, you know, how they call it said. That's what they call it in English. You know, you're playing for something. Excuse me, this guy. I'm sorry about that. My dog is back in the back here. So, Lady D, we're going to be having you for the first hour of the show. Lady Motion, I'm sorry, we're going to be having the first hour of the show, and then we're going to be having Mr. Benedict we said in the second half of the show to talk to us about sports and other events, and if the need be, we'll dive into other issues as well. I see the veteran Smith is taking his seat. So, veteran Smith, how your day going today? How's your day?
Not too bad.
You see, you give me the son, the correct son. Not like this. For you doing like this. Now you went like this.
I gotta learn it. You see, I haven't been part of society, so you remember how we used to whistle when we go see a girl, we whistle and you dance there. I never learned how to whistle, man. I never learned that thing.
Oh wow!
God damn, was just good in that whistle sound.
One time again that you know what's up.
But
we got Lady Emotions on and
on
step. So it's look that you know the whole schedule work for you and myself. This is what we're planning, right? Just you.
Yeah.
And her.
I see her, yeah. But she will not be physical. Eh? It will be like audio.
Due to the circumstances, you know, it's dark in Liberia and the county.
Okay.
So I understand. It's dark right now.
I understand.
Okay, so the veteran Smith, you want to start up? I'll first some things in the back here, real quick.
Okay, let me just introduce myself. Fred the Veteran Smith, that's my radio name, and you can call me Fred. You can call me the Veteran, wherever you want to call me. It just means that person have been in the business for a while. I know how I got that name, but someone just gave it to me. It fits, and people call me. But we're going to have an interesting show today, Top FM 105.3. I beg to differ. We have a special guest, and she will introduce herself. Her play name is Lady Emotions. Do you pronounce the Z? Emotions? I know somebody wanted me to pronounce the name. I said, if I have a good
a lot of people pronounce the Z, but they shorten the sound of it. So it's just like emotions. I didn't want to be so close to the actual physical emotion. So
okay. So you put a Z. Is the Z silent, or you gotta pronounce the Z?
It's kind of silent. You pronounce it, but you don't drag it.
Oh, okay, okay. So Lady Emotion is our special guest today on Top FM 105.3. I beg to differ. And we also have the moderator, uh, Mr. Archie Wright, but I'm starting the show. So let's welcome you to I beg to differ and Lady Emotion, and you can introduce yourself. Uh,
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
okay.
I'm so happy to be on your platform. And I'm also excited to know that there's so many, well-minded men that know so much about the media platform as well. I'm here to learn, and I'm also here to let other people know that learning is something that we all should have to be a part of and have in our lives. I'm Lady Emotions. I am. I wish I could say veteran. If you weren't on here, I'll probably say veteran. I'm a veteran journalist. I've been in the field of journalism for quite a while. I covered Ebola. I love to tell people that because that was like one of my most exciting, despite the fact people were losing their lives and there was disease all over the place, but I was able to use that period to learn everything that there is to learn about journalism. And I progressed from journalism into human interest, advocacy, pretty much advocating for people that needed help. Writing a story was one thing, but also making sure something comes out of it was something I needed to do. So I started learning how to advocate and raise awareness and sanitizing. And I learned so much other things in the process, and later progressing into politics. Became a legislative reporter, covering the Senate. I like big, areas of covering, and started doing legislative reporting, which was something I liked so much. I was like, oh my God, I gotta slow down on this, get back into what the people love so much, entertainment, what's happening. So I kind of just left politics and got back into community, and development and stuff like that. So I'm happy to be on the platform tonight.
Okay, thank you very much. That's elaborate. In your short space of time, you have covered, I would say, 360 degrees of your left span. You have covered a lot of topic, a lot of subject matter. So, is this where you wanted to be, or how you involve yourself into everything?
Well, not it's where I want to be now because I sleep journalism, I wake up journalism, I pray journalism. I pray to God every day to keep this career interesting, keep it a part of my life because journalism became a part of my life by accident. I came to Liberia to look for my mom. She's late now.
I didn't hear that part. That emotion? Something wrong? I didn't, yeah. Yeah, the part that you came to visit your mother. That's the part you left out. Archie, what's happening?
It's the connection in Liberia that there's a lot of outage in Liberia. And that's why some of the panelists are not on yet. Spoke to most of them today. The other two, Habibu and Amos. Yeah, so they're kind of struggling. We just got to bear with her tonight.
So everybody needs to get Starlink one way or the other.
Personal Starlink.
As your second option.
Yes.
Yeah, but in a profession, when these things happen, you and myself have to air lip, means that we continue with the show.
Yeah.
And come up with something. Maybe I ask you question or you ask me questions, and then keep it going until she can come back.
Absolutely.
But there have been a lot of interesting stories
Yes.
Going on, and we can just start any one of them. How about some of the appointments that President Burka made so far? Which one intrigued you the most?
So it's just what we were talking about. I mean, of all of them is the Canio, Councilor because
so your neck of the wood, eh? It's something somewhere you have special.
Exactly. You know, it is because of the timing.
Okay.
It is because of the timing. The timing, you know, is what raising lots of eyebrows here. People are suspecting, and rightfully so, that Kanye has made a conscious decision, and this is not a decision based on centrism, you know, or however he wants to call it, and that he has made that switch. You know, he has made that switch, and he's getting rewarded for it.
That's how you interpret. That's how you interpret the appointment.
I mean, not me. I have my own view. I'm just seeing what a lot of people are saying. I'll read out the comments.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll read a lot of comments to it online. I mean, I have my own view, and people think that he's getting rewarded for it. You know, because Kanye, his Unity Party, Mr. President Burka never looked his way until he started talking. He's I mean, yeah, and we all know this to be true. The guy started getting the attention, meeting the president, meeting the peoples all around the president when he started his advocacy on behalf of the arrest agenda, saying that, you know, because you're in the opposition, it doesn't mean you got to hit everything. Okay, so Claudia is telling me network issues. Yeah, she's telling me she's having network issues.
Okay.
Yeah, continue. Yeah, let me communicate with Wire. Continue, please. Mr. Nubo, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. What are 20 issues here?
Huh?
I say what are the issues here before I come in.
First, you got to introduce yourself. You got to introduce yourself, Mr. Nimbo.
I still have to introduce myself. My name is George Numbo. You know me, right?
To the public, not me. To the public who listening to you. Maybe they've seen you for the first time.
I'm George Numbo, a staple on this show. And
Portable, how you call your district?
People Solid District.
People Solid District.
You don't know that district name. You will be expelled from this show for a week. Everybody don't know People Solid District.
Okay. But the only famous thing I like about you never forget that district. So I wanted to make sure you get that.
Solid District, the most populated district in the whole of southeastern Liberia.
Well, that is up for debate.
No.
That is up for debate, Mr. Smith.
Okay. I'm going by census report. Census report. People is more populated than Zwedru.
I told you that is not true.
That is true.
How is it so? Let's make that distinction today. How is it true?
Okay, before you we'll do that on a crossfire to the end. Okay, we'll do it on a crossfire. So
when crossfire comes, Archie will run away.
No, I'm here. Don't worry.
You know how he is. He will run away.
No, I'm right here.
So we do with Mr. Nemo. We just have a special guest, but the connectivity in Liberia giving problem. Yeah. So yeah, but her name is Emotion, Lady Emotion.
Lady Emotion.
Yeah, so we have somebody to control your emotion on the show. So it'll be like a balance.
So it'll be counterbalance.
We have a female coming on the panel.
No. I mean, no, that's good.
Okay.
When you remember, no, I said, no, this thing, no, I have to get for no look at voice back.
Anyway, she seems to be coming back.
Yeah. No. It's your voice time, and now we have everything. Voice time to combine, have a meeting.
Lady Emotion, are you on?
It's terrible.
Oh, the line.
Yeah.
Okay, much better. Can you hear her, Lady Emotion?
No, she muted for now. I think she's
trying okay.
Yeah, but stable area.
Okay. So, Mr. Nemo, with the subject we on the table, the weekend appointment of President Barker. Which of the three intrigue you the most? And Mr.
So let her just drop the line to come back in. Let her drop the line to come back because when she unmute herself, the background can be too noisy.
Lady Emotion, drop the line.
Come here. Let me just kick her out from the studio.
Okay. So, Mr. Nemo, which of the appointments? I mean, name the appointments, and then you can come in. Mr. Wright said the appointment of the trustee, Babala Kinyo. What's your first name? I don't know how to pronounce that name, but I know Babala.
Kanyo, I think.
Okay. Appointment to the trustee board of the University of Zedru. And then there was another appointment, Yellow Machine, the former defense minister. Actually, you know his name? Former defense minister?
Yeah, Brownie Samakai.
And then somebody appointed, I thought they got my man from the LBS, but the woman is a deputy to Eugene Facon at LBS. And what else again? Oh, somebody deputy minister or codification at the Ministry of Justice. I got confused over the two positions. I thought people were overtaking the Minister of Justice. Actually had to correct me on that. The person is just a deputy for codification, and the other lady deputy to Eugene Fagon at LBS. So of all the four positions, which one, Mr. Newman, got your attention?
But the papa did not lie on my name. He didn't call my name. Then what you want me to do?
Your name coming.
Why is coming?
but
I'm an engineer. At least he should have said, "Oh, Mr. Numo, no, take care of the yellow machine or divide them between or public works." And
Telecom District in Maryland. You were going to tell all that. What did I say?
Oh no! Yeah. You see, the same way you don't remember my district name, you don't even remember my name. You keep calling me Nimbo. I'm Numbo.
Oh, Numbo. Okay, I got it now. Numbo. Okay.
Let me just make one thing. Let me just say one thing. So, if Lady Emotions is telling her that her followers are locked in on us, That they are following us very keenly, and that she had to meet herself because she was the sea breeze. So I'm trying to find somewhere suitable so she can be able to log back in. Just
Okay. Okay, that's great. So Nubo, let's go now. Which of the four appointments? Nubo. Okay. What's the meaning of it? I will remember. What's the meaning of Numbo?
Ask your question first before I come. Even my name, my Nyabo name here.
Yeah.
I will explain it here. Then I will explain the Numbo name.
Okay. Which of the four appointments that intrigue you the most?
Well, I feel that I don't think we have to have yellow machine. I know director or minister, because the machines. What I mean, based on my feeling, so it'll be for public works and also for agriculture.
No, for the counties now. So you want to make sure?
No.
You got to be distributed.
Those are the two areas, and so we'll go to John Pampoto, meaning public works assignment should go to John. We'll go to Mary Pampoto or Mary Pepesu, meaning agriculture. It should go to agriculture.
Brandon
with Brandon, that's my friend.
No, I agree with you. But he wants it to be the yellow machine to be equally distributed, accounted for, and to equally among the counties.
Yeah, but you can do that without having Brandon Samukai.
Why you don't like
without having freshman? Say you the freshman, you the yellow machine thing. I mean, it's simple.
No, it's okay. She back now.
Okay.
Much better. Lady Emotion, are you back? No sound. You have worked magic. The quality much better.
Yes.
Okay. So the veteran would like for you to meet one of our panelists, Mr. Numbo. Mr. Numbo, meet our newest panelist, but right now she's a special guest, and later on she will wear the hat of the panelist. Right now she's a special guest, Mr. Numbo.
Okay, nice meeting you, but your name make me scared. Emotion, it make me scared, and I wanted to log off, and somebody say no, don't do it, just listen to the emotion that coming from the emotion. I'm George Nubo. I'm a panelist here, and welcome. And your emotion is also welcome. This is a bad to differ.
So that's how you welcome her in open arms. So let's continue with this. You were talking about you left her with your parents and somewhere you stopped. Can you continue from there?
Okay, so as I stated, journalism is something that day to day, something that I make of my life and people around me. Because, like I said, it's not just about telling the story, but it's also about being able to set it in a way where it has like a happy ending for everybody. So that's where I am in terms of my career and so on. I'm literally like a freelancer. It's something I like. I learned that from BBC, and it kind of gives you a flexibility. So whether you're employed or not, whether you're with an institution or not, you still have the platform to to give news. So that's pretty much it.
Right,
You say you mentioned something. You work with freelance for BBC.
No.
Well, I wouldn't
No.
call it work. You know, just to like pretty much be more descriptive. I'm the bag carrier. So most time when international journalists come down, you know, they need someone to help them, you know, with their equipment. You have to know all the names of their equipment. So they're like, hand me this, and you know what that is. You'll be able to give it to them, set it up, put their tripods together, set it up, put their gimbals together, set it up, you know, and so forth. So, and of course, later on, you know, they also ask us for stories, take them to the places, good stories, plus, you know, their timeline, what they have to do, what they have to gain, and I help them get everything they need to get. So I'm just like a extra help, that's all, but not an employment.
Okay, no problem. That's great. I was just going to say that you myself part of the same reunion or same society because I was a stringer, press stringer for BBC. I mean, I send news whatever happened in Liberia. I send it to BBC. So, and then everybody started taking it. So I left a blueprint on that. So I thought you were part of the same. So we're going to say we're part of the same club. That's why I brought it up. But it's always good to help international journalists. That's great. So of all the different angles in the profession, which one you enjoy the most? You have been different aspect of the profession. What's your passion rest the most? And you like human interest story. Some people do.
My profession rests the most. Yes, human. It's hard to say because I turn everything into a human interest. I can take any angle of any area, any ethic of news, and turn it into human interest. So I would definitely have to say human interest. And photography.
I have a question.
I attended a film school here in Liberia before the Ebola time, into the Ebola time, and after the Ebola time, the Liberian Film Institute. Even though I didn't pay a dime, you know, it was free for we the female journalists, you know, but I got everything out of it that I could have gotten out of it. And I believe that visual stories tell the best story. So I've gotten into that a lot. And I think that's one of my favorite areas in journalism, photography.
Okay. Little emotion. And I don't want you to be emotional.
Okay.
Because I can get emotional too. But old man also, you could be my daughter and also no, my emotion will not go that high.
I know.
What is the origin of Kato?
Kato?
Yeah, in Liberian journalism.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Kato, like we wear on our head when we're toting water and things.
No.
But the Kato in journalism has been one of my most tedious areas because I don't like it. I don't believe in it. In terms of like you got to give me money to write a story, or you got to give me money to promote you. I just feel like.
I said to do interview, you gotta give money. And what I'm asking for the origin of that word, Kato.
Well, I think it's a dialect which means something. I remember PUL once we were in a meeting and he talked about it being a dialect. I just forgotten the dialect, and that means like give me, I give you, like, you know. So I think that thing started way before my time. You know what I mean? It started back way back. You know, with Fasita Harris, those guys, they know about that.
It started when Fred Smith was there, right?
Like, okay, maybe.
Okay, so let me comment a little bit. Little emotions. It's good to have you. Great story, great personal story about your journeying into the industry, into journalism. So Fred asked you what are some of the areas you found interesting. I would like to ask you what work have you done in this field as a female journalist you think that sets you apart?
Okay, the work that set me apart has to be investigative journalism. It was something I learned by the late Harry Greaves. May his soul rest in peace. It was something I had to learn like hands off, you know, because he was in the process.
The connection.
Yeah, connection. Having a good conversation and a connection. Probably not come back again. Yeah, but I learned something. Mr. Nubadeto watch is coming back. She said something that really intrigued me. She said the word "kato" it probably means something in a dialect. And I'm when I say, oh wow, yeah, maybe that's true because the word "kato" is not an English word.
No, it's not.
So it's one of these dialects.
And the press union went off on John Molu when John Molu told them through Kato they were taking bribes. The press union of Liberia. I know the story.
Wow.
And now Fred ran away now.
Because
we called the name Kato, Fred ran away.
So
yeah, so Mr. Ra.
Okay.
After talking, just mute yourself small because your background is very noisy. So just after talking, mute yourself. Yeah. All right, it's okay.
All right.
Okay. So he'll give the feedback. Okay.
So Alex, you are the referee.
No. Alex, you gotta mute. Alex, you gotta mute.
Okay. So no, I hope. I don't know why she chose that name. Lady Emotion.
So Alex Kobo is telling us the word "kato" has changed. It's now called professional service fees.
Why? Why? Fresh may call a Kato when he was there. He was one of those who put it together. Kato, you bribe me, before I do even a coverage of you, or before we cover your press statement. A fresh statement right here, sitting right there. They coined that word. And now they want to change it.
Yeah, he said it has. He said it's not called professional service fees.
and
the freshmen disagree with them.
No, no. The problem with the changing it is almost the same as Kato.
That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? You still change the name.
Yeah, because I think it's almost like how they call this profession when a lady they have a new name they call it people who go on the street for
yeah, they call it sex workers.
Yeah, thank you very much. but it's a professional way to say, okay, instead of saying prostitute, say sex worker, because the government will come in and protect the profession.
Yeah.
And so people cannot mistreat them. So it's almost like professional fee, because there's no way to pay the journalists or association or the press union can say we'll find a way to support members. The only way we know about through advertisement, but they don't want to do that. So they ask, when people come on the show, I don't like it, because if you say the person should pay just for interview, then I mean you're giving that person opportunity. The person would like to express everything that they want to say before you can ask questions. So you don't have control. So it's almost the same way to say, give me money, and then I will make you come on. But only this way, you will say, oh, it's professional fee, because we have to survive as a media entity. And the only way we can survive, we can't survive in advertisement. We'll not make, once a while we get money. But if you come on the show and give $100 or whatever for that service, that's why they change it, because they had to justify why do you do this?
Mr. Smith,
yeah.
I think the music that summarize what you are saying is, you do me, I do you. Hey, you give me something and I give you something in return. I fix your whole profile. John Numo, the ugly man, or I say John Numo, the fine man. Because John Numo put something, some kind of pepper make impress me mouth. So that is the you do me, I do you. That's the approach, and then you don't want to change it. Wait, you sending some signals. Oh, okay. I think lady emotions.
No, they muted me. That's why I'm showing sound. No, yeah. Oh, she back now? Okay.
Yeah, let's listen to our guest.
I was trying to ask you, and then Mr. Wright emphasized that of all the professions that you
have, anytime you talk, then you just mute yourself when you're not talking again, because it's like either a fan or a heavy noise is actually behind you. So I beg you.
Nothing behind me. Nothing behind me.
All right, okay.
So, and then professional, well, all your professional, as which one you love the more? I think I'm more interested in the legislative, your experience with lawmakers.
She's not here.
Oh.
She dropped off. Okay, so she's back.
So, okay. You heard my question, lady emotion?
She'll answer my question.
Oh, you can combine both.
Yeah, she can take them both. I mean, it's the same anyway. It's just God says what is that she found, what part of the profession she found to be distinguishing about, being a lot of work. But yeah, I'm sure she can take it. Any one of them. Oh man.
Good dog. So it's that network. I mean, this line in Liberia. So Mr. Nemo said gone. So I'm here alone. So we have a special guest. Mr. Nemo is back. I like the view of your house, man. Is that Numa? I can't hear you. I'm not hearing you.
Okay, Alex muted me, or I muted myself.
Yeah, I said I like the background.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Who played the piano in the house? You play music, piano?
Do you know how to do that?
Well, I love it. That's my whole passion.
Okay. And do you know how to take Gosu for your journalistic practice?
Gosu, what Gosu have to?
Or peppermint?
Uh,
And that
anyway,
take us to the cartoon. The cartoon you introduce.
anyway, I think SHEKU is on with us.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
I said the cartoon you introduced before you left Liberia. The one.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Okay. Our guest is here.
SHEKU is here. Oh, you're back. Okay, little emotion. So you heard the question? You want me to repeat it?
Yes, please.
Okay. I know you talk about a lot of the journalistic profession you went through, and I'm interested in the legislative part of it because that's where the lawmaker makes law. What was your experience or experiences in covering that?
My experience was it was different. It was like more different than what I've ever experienced. Dealing with both sides, other journalists, and also dealing with lawmakers and gaining their trust, and all those things that come with trying to get good news. And I later learned the tediousness of working with my colleagues, how to get news outside the box. So I learned a lot of creative ways of getting stories, learned a lot of creative stories to get and make out of news. It was fun. It was fun. But back to what our other panelists were mentioning about the Cateau, that's something that's like it's enormous in the Capitol building, and it is stressful as well because you don't want to be a part of it, but how do you get your story, and I learned that a lot of stories that come out of there were because of the Cateau, like if someone wants to buy something, they want to get money to buy it, they're like, let's go to Honorable Coon's office. Yeah. I heard his car hit somebody. Let's go there. So it became so stressful running all the time. I mean, like literally running from office to office. So I was there for like 3 years and I got so overwhelmed, by that and ended up, just like leaving that area that I was to cover. But it was a fun experience anyways. So that's it.
Okay, so
sorry for being so honest. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. Just trying to be straightforward about working in there.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at your photo right here. Your
Oh,
screen.
okay.
Yes. Talk about it. What is it about? Explain what's going on there.
This was taken during the Ebola time. Ebola was here for quite a while. I think about 3 or 4 years. And I was opportune because there was a lot of international journalists, CNN, BBC, the France 24. There was so many journalists, and I was the bag carrier. So I thought to seize the opportunity. Here I am with the president. How do I get an interview? How do I set this record? So she was entering into this room when I kind of was like, hi, hello, hi, I love you. And she laughed, and then she looked at me and it was like, who are you? And I walked up to her and I let it all out. I had like a minute to do it and I let it all out. And then we started having this conversation about Ebola. I'm like, Our Excellency is real. It's real. It's real. I'm all in Brewerville. I'm in Caldwell. I'm at Redemption Hospital. It's real, And while we were talking and I was getting my little interview in, everyone was just taking pictures. And this picture was taken by someone from CNN. Oh, Carrie Doe. She took this picture. And a few other pictures as well. And I just decided to just frame it up. And put it on my page.
Okay. SHEKU, you want to come in? You got any question for Lady Emotions?
Folks, I'd like to say good evening. Welcome. This is Top FM, Top TV, and this is the program I beg to differ. Thank you so much tonight for joining us. If you have not shared, just share the platform, share the page so that more people will come over and they have time doing together. I've spoken to her I think on one or two occasions, and I did some background follow up on her, and I hope she's going to actually deliver um, on this platform. But look, this is my question to you, my dear. Please.
No. Let me interrupt you. You hope she will deliver, or you feel that she will deliver?
Question, 'cause I can feel a little fear here. It might be too challenging. That's a good question.
All right. I hope. I mean, from what I've gotten, from her, I don't want to be too. I don't want to be too sure, but I know something good is going to come from out of her. But though, this is my question to you. What will your presence cause for I beg to differ? Your presence on this particular platform, what will it cause for I beg to differ?
What will I
Or
cause?
what will it bring to I beg to differ program?
I intend to bring the truth. And getting the truth means bringing the people on the platform.
Oh, I still have to come in, Archie. This is
Oh, you can't hear me. The connection is bad again.
Archie. This
Mr.
program,
Nubo?
this program is not an interview.
Mr. Nubo.
Yes.
Hold on. SHEKU was on the floor. Let make sure SHEKU was done first.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Numbo, I asked the question. The forum is not an interview, but then she happened to be our special guest today.
Okay.
In as much she's coming on as a panelist, she happened to be our special guest. We got a lot of people listening, and with the accent she has right now, and the way she's delivering, people want to know as to whether her presence on the program will change. Not that the people in the program are doing well. The people in the program are doing a lot of things better than a lot of other platforms that we know in Liberia. But having a female attached to that particular program will also bring a lot of female, cheering, listening, and following as well. So I was just like particular to know as to whether, her presence on the platform will bring any other change positively to that. So it wasn't like we are really doing an interview, but what I feel is, I just want to know from her what kind of encouragement she will give out to, females out there to join, to follow, to share, to always be with us. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Okay. I agree. I second emotion. I don't know what Fred.
Okay, guys, let's keep talking. Let's keep talking, guys, because she's going to be off a little bit. She's going to come back a little bit. We're not going to be a little delay in her coming back. So let's continue the conversation, please.
Okay. Veteran Smith, are you still alert?
Yes.
Entry door. Okay. But the
reason I asked her. So while we were with her, while we are waiting her to come back, I met two people like discussing two major issues when Mr. Smith and you were discussing about this Brandy Samukai spearheading the yellow machine thing, and that of the exclusion from the CDC party, the three individuals. I know of two, Andrew Bagbala and that of Zoe Manuel Peno. I thought there was something to also go into. Then probably maybe we could all share some other, talk together on the platform.
Yeah, you can come in, Sheku. Which one of the position are intriguing to you, and which one you think will make a difference?
And which one you feel that you SHEKU should have been appointed to?
Mr. Nemo, that's your own.
That's my addition.
No, you want a position, but we'll come to that later.
So the question warm my eyes. The question warm my eyes at this point. Is it too late for CDC to take a decision to expel Zopenu and Kanu Bagbala from the party? Is it too late or is it too timely? Yes. And when it comes to the yellow machine thing, if you have public works ministry that already have the national road funds, aspect and other institutions that has been built within the public work. My question may be, probably some of you have more ideas to what I'm asking, and you would like to spit it out or put some other information out for all to understand. Why will you have the public work ministry and stay have another institution to control the yellow machine that will be spearheaded by what we call him, Brandy Samuka, former deputy minister of the Republic of Liberia. So that's the two things. I mean, it drew me too close to actually know as to whether CDC is really timely at this time to expel the two individual from the party and that of the public works ministry. So I just wanted to know. I don't know. I just want to know. It's unfortunate that we don't have a physician on this particular platform to tell us more about
I can play that role.
Are you not a physician?
How would I be a physician? I'm not. I'm not for any party.
You speak more like a physician. But I will respond to what you were saying.
Okay.
Before you came in, that we have public works ministry and we have Ministry of Agriculture. These yellow machines that come in, they're supposed to clear places for us to have mechanized agriculture, and they got to clear places for us to build roads. So it does not make sense for somebody to be appointed away from the two ministries are named to be the appointment, like Brandon Samuka. That is my position, though. And I feel that, Archie disagree with me. I feel that Veteran Smith disagree with me. And I feel that, even Alex disagree with me, too. I beg to differ. I see how Alex looking at me.
Yeah. So, Mr. So it means they've differed with you. They've differed with you already, right, Mr. Numbo? That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, like I told people, the IPO, the Veteran Smith, the Alex, they are the Kato people. They differ with me.
I think I'm in line. I think I'm in.
Oh, you're breaking now.
With you.
Well, you never heard my opinion. How can you say?
I think I'm in line with you.
Veteran Smith fighting.
Because
people will listening to you.
Everybody have a connection problem in Liberia today. Most.
Yeah, everybody. Oh man.
Most especially from my own side, people calling me directly on my phone, and it's causing some problems for me because every time they call, I drop.
You how to fight Mr. Numo, right?
I'm supporting you on this.
No,
I'm begging to differ with you on this.
The ARCHIE, the Veteran Smith, the Alex, people no calling you. Say, fight again, have Mr. Numo there.
So, Mr. Numo, I think I'm down with you on this one. Because why will you have the Ministry of Public Works and you have the Ministry of Agriculture, and the reason why you are bringing in machines actually to open the roads, the community roads, the public roads. Are we saying Ministry of Public Works is not clocked with that particular authority to do that? Or don't they have a department? Don't they have a department to be able to take care of that particular issue? Then to have somebody appointed, fully and wholly with the responsibility of controlling the counting machine are supposed to do something. For me, I think it's just an administrative job, for exchangemen who have not been appointed over the time to be able to control that particular machine and the budget from that angle. That's how I feel. But is it going to help our country? I don't know. I don't know whether it's going to help our country. So, if the machines were directed on a public work, and then being supervised by them, I do believe that it was going to be more like monitor, it was going to be more like, check. But passing it through someone now, or, being managed by Brandon Samukai, okay, that's how the president feels. He appoints who he wants to appoint. He set up a committee, for whatever he wants to set up a committee. I don't want to question that. My own thing is, I was just a little bit more eager to know why you have the agriculture ministry, why you have the public work ministry, and then set up another committee to control the big, machines that will be coming to the country. That's my thought on that.
Okay, that's good. It sounds good. But I see people on their podium here embracing Samoka. Congratulations, Samoka. People with the like of Alex Wulu, Archie Wright, and Veteran Smith. They since yesterday they've been hugging, Brandon Samukai. And we are here. Let them defend themselves.
I asked Mr. Wright today, and he was helping to understand Yellow Machine. But to be very frank, I understand the debate. Whenever money have to exchange hands, or you got to pay someone, people say you're providing employment for someone, and it's not necessary. But I think the president defined the role that the committee will play. And sometimes if you have a special project, which the Yellow Machine is a special project, you can have a special project on the delivery, and to cut off all problems, challenges, because public work have its own work to do. You don't want to overload it with different. But this committee will have special function to do to make sure the care of the machine, the delivery of the machine, and to monitor the whole thing. So it's a tax. So public have to worry about roads and other things. So you don't want to create a bureaucracy where you seem to be overworking public work. So the machine is delivery and the care. I think they wanted to have a special committee to deal with the machine, because this is the first time in the country history of that amount of quantity of machine to be to distribute equally with all the counties. So maybe that was the president thinking. He haven't talked to me to know that, but I think that's why he appointed someone who been in. I know whether it was the background of defense minister or his background in military, because you need a strong person to be, because soon our people see machines something new, they start mistreating it. So that he wanted to make sure that machine lasts for quite a while, because the investment government is spending in it. So you need somebody to really look at that machine day-to-day operation. Maybe that's why he appointed a special committee.
But we're jumping again here.
Can I just give my own input on that?
Okay.
All right, Alice, go ahead.
So
You've been very quiet.
Alice,
go ahead. You've been very quiet.
So if it comes to that, setting up a committee, then I will agree with CEO SHEKU, where he say it's just an act of maybe the president trying to create another job opportunity for people. Because let's agree that the public welfare is another branch of government and are responsible for rule. So I think if the new machine to be able to
the public work is a ministry under the executive branch of government. So the same executive is coming, to appoint. Yeah, go ahead.
Please allow Alex to learn. Alex, nobody hearing you, Alex.
Just be given to them. They themselves have to set out a committee to monitor those equipment. Then for the president to come on and set up another committee to monitor them. So from that what I'm seeing, so that's why I came from to say I agree with you. Is like trying to create another job opportunity for people, and imagine that you will know that people supported a United Party during the election, even from America. So there are other people also this time that are still looking for a job. Imagine the president can sack today and then the next day appoint another person. So like I said, I agree with you because it's another way of creating job for all those people. But then that should have been the public health minister to say, okay, because we've been having a machine and then it's been mismanaged, I think we have to set up a committee that will be monitoring and be giving a report on those machines. So that's why I just coming in.
Okay, Archie, you come in now.
Oh, so you the one running my show now?
I'm running your show. I'm running your show. And you were there. You were there when SHEKU tried to interrupt Alex.
But
you didn't say a word.
This is my control. Relax.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
here's the thing.
No, and okay.
Yeah, it's the thing.
Okay.
I think we're jumping the gun on this whole yellow machine thing. First and foremost. It's like we're trying to put the cart before the horse. Can anybody on the show here, anybody on the show right now, tell me whether President Boyka or anybody from the administration told the Republic of Liberia where the money is coming from to purchase that 285 machine? Can anybody tell us right now? Is it a long budget item in there? What's the budget for? And where can we find it if it is in the budget? So the whole argument about yellow machine and a summer car appointment All the thing there, that's just diversion. Nothing but diversion. Because you know why? If that machine comes in the country, people start to ask the question, where did you get the money from to buy the machines? And if we're getting a loan to do this, what is the agreement concerning or surrounding this loan? What is the interest that we're paying on it? How long is it going to be paid for? So to create the diversion, to put up this committee that is not needed at all, and put a controversial figure on it, who is a Brownie Samakai, a convicted thief, and put him on there. And then now we're talking about it. We're not talking about how they pay for the machine anymore. We're talking about a Brownie Samakai and the committee, or the whatever agency or whatever they call it. You know, that is a diversion. So the argument should be, how did we pay for this machine? That should be the first and foremost argument.
Actually, you are confusing the whole thing.
Well, yeah, Mr. Nuba, the problem, anything anybody say they're confused. That's the problem with you.
Everything here.
No, I'm not confusing everything.
When we are say free education, university education.
Now you're confusing it now. You're bringing
no. Did you ask where the money was coming from? Did you ask if the legislature
don't mix education with yellow machine?
No.
Don't do that.
I got the floor, please.
No, but you're mixing education with yellow machine. We are on the yellow machine.
Please rest. Let me make my case. Because I don't want you to be confusing things here.
Speak on the yellow machine.
I was talking about yellow machine. And I made my point that a yellow machine would benefit Ministry of Public Works and Ministry of Agriculture. And I made it clear that I don't see why, because we have those entities in place. I don't see why Joe Boaka will go and appoint Brandon Samuka. I'm clear on that. But you...
Are you also clear on the money?
No. I still have the flow.
Are you also clear on how it will pay for?
And you come here, you want to confuse the public. Oh, the higher pay for this and that. You should have joined me saying that we have public works, we have agriculture, and we don't have need for this additional headache.
No.
The Brahman Samuka
can never do that because.
But you love the Brahman Samuka appointment.
No.
Okay.
First, the Brownie Samakai appointment comes after the fact. Brownie Samakai appointment is not the issue. The issue is, where did we get the money from to pay for these machines? That is the number one thing we should be talking about.
It is okay. It is after the fact. Jeremiah Kuhn was appointed to or selected to look into the yellow machine issue. And we're talking about $80,000 or $1 million. And because of the intervention of Jeremiah Kuhn, it came to around $22 million. So that's what there we are. And then we are hearing that the yellow machines are on their way to Liberia. And Joe Walker said, well, my most trusted guy, lieutenant, is Brownie Samukai. I mean, I can work with Veteran Smith for us to bring Brandon Samukai on this state podium. if Veteran Smith start taking the cartel, I mean, we can bring him here. So I'm resting my case. And Archie disappeared. Veteran Smith disappeared too.
No, Judge, I'm handling something in the back. That's why I had to mute myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm working how to bring how to call her back.
Oh yeah, let her come back. I mean, I wanted to call you back. When you and myself had the discussion, Archie, and that was based on the connectivity.
Okay.
That was the reason I wanted to call you back.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what is really going on, but I can still talk on the issue, Mr. Nuba, while we're doing this. I find it very hard for us to discuss the issue of the yellow machine without talking about the cost of it, because the cost is important. The cost takes all in a very, very open discussion, and it brings out all the nuances surrounding the machine. Because here's the thing. I know he talked about the reason why he has established this agency, if you want to call it that, because of maintenance and deployment. Okay, what do we know? What is the budget surrounding this very thing? What have they budgeted for? The Liberian people need to know this. You're spending the people money, you got to let them know. So you put Brownie Samakai there and we're supposed to be yelling and singing praises? Okay, you put Brownie Samakai there. Now be more transparent. Tell us how much it costs. How much each unit of the machine costs. And you're not just buying the machine, but you're buying parts, spare parts. You're buying spare parts. All of these going to get a calculator in the total cost of the machine. This is important, Mr. Nuba. We need to know this. They need to tell the Liberian people. All the people you put on the agents or whatever. How much are they making? What is the? I mean, again, it comes down to the budget. Because it's maintenance and deployment. Right? Because I would say in the publication. Why aren't they releasing all these numbers to us? We need to know these numbers because they're very important. Because if we don't know the numbers, we don't know how much. What are these things? What are this thing is either? What are this thing is going to serve the purpose for which we establish it? Because we need to know that. We need that first and foremost. So I'm not prepared to discuss, whether Brandon Samaka is there or whoever is there, unless these people release the total figure on how much this machine costs us as a country, and how much it costs us to maintain each one of these machines. Because we're talking about 285. Do we have the financial bandwidth to be able to maintain these machines? This is what the problem lies. Thank you.
Mr. Wright, I think we're confusing two different things. The appointment of the president and the cost of the machine and other details. The vice president who is responsible for that committee will do that. On when he will do that is separate from the appointment. So our focus was more on the appointment, whether we agree with the person being put in a position or how you look at the appointment. Now, the financial something which is important. The vice president is responsible for that committee, and he will get a breakdown when he makes his report. How soon that report will be done, and that question will be legitimate. So, but the appointment of Bernie Samaka is quite different from the financial part, the vice president responsible, but he headed that committee of the yellow machine. So that question will be put to the vice president office, and the vice president will do it at a particular time, maybe before he arrived or before that time, because that same question was brought at the media conference, every Thursday or Wednesday they have the press conference there, and they asked the Minister of Information, and he said that question would go to the vice president, saying he spearheaded that project. He went to China and all of that. So at some time, he will have to deliver on that. It's a legitimate question, but I think the appointment we are talking about, Bonnie Samaka, and the role that our appointment would do, that's where the discussion about, like all the other appointments, the deputy minister for codification, the deputy director of LBS, and that's why the question on the floor right now about appointing. But the financial part, yes, the vice president will do that. That's his role. He went for it and he sort of gave a report. I just wanted to make clarity so it can defeat our question on the floor, which is, I think we can disagree. It's duplication of job that people have stated, but I think since this is the first time, it's now a prominent committee to say is a committee when its duty have been met, it will be dissolved. So it's not something the president has that power to do that and be specific on why that committee function would be. So I hope, Mr. Wright, you will state the function of that committee, and then we can look at it and talk about it. But that would be important to talk about the function of the committee and the person who would be in charge running the committee. But I don't see it as a problem. President, public will have so much tax to perform. So I don't think all the time you put it on. You can have a specific tax, because yellow machine is something very important to the people, because agriculture, roads, connectivity, and all the other things then will be in function. So the president has put more focus on road and agriculture. So, and if the agriculture on the machine is different from the other yellow machine that the vice president is heading. The agriculture, the Minister of Agriculture have their own yellow machine, which is strictly on agriculture. This one, the vice president spearheaded, is strictly for roads. So Bami Samaka will not be responsible for the yellow machine going through the agriculture ministry. The Minister of Agriculture will take that. Strictly. Yeah.
You got me confused.
No, I'm not getting confused. I'm telling you exactly. No.
Okay, when are the agricultural yellow machines coming?
Under the Ministry of Agriculture, some of them they are at different time, different period, but it's not related to the yellow machine for road.
That is another tax that will be given to Jeremiah Kuhn.
Jeremiah Kuhn? No. It was two separate. The Ministry of Agriculture and you have disclosed that quite a while.
No. When they order the agricultural yellow machine.
It's under the Ministry of Agriculture budget, and they have been. But then you have to call the Minister of Agriculture, but he has talked about it. We have interviewed on phone, and he talked about it. And he said his own yellow machine quite different.
Okay, in Burkina Faso,
yeah,
the other yellow machines, those yellow machines were for public works, were for agriculture, and we ordered yellow machines for Liberia, and this brouhaha that came up. And Waka selected Jeremiah Kuhn to spearhead the thing, and I understand it is that Kun brought it from no 80 some $1 million to around $22 million. And now you are telling us here that 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 segment of yellow machine is only for public works.
Now, never even call public weddings. Maybe they will collaborate and they will. But Bunny Samaka, the president, has appointed him to focus on the yellow machine that will be coming from China.
Okay, are the yellow machine for public works and agriculture, or they are only for public works?
I stated to you that the Minister of Agriculture yellow machine quite different from the yellow machine. Now, if there is a need that is necessary and maybe it can cross over, but this one mainly for road.
Okay, and the arrest agenda is going to sit down and take care of the road. And then, maybe 3-4 years from now, they take care of agriculture.
I think, Mr. Nimbo, I don't know whether you're confusing the discussion.
No. I'm not confused. You just confused it.
No. I said if you want us to bring somebody from the Ministry of Agriculture to talk about the yellow machine, we'll do it.
Okay.
But it's quite different.
When we talk about the yellow machine, I felt that they were there for dual purpose. Agriculture and public works. And you say, no, it's not like that. Public work or agriculture will come down the line.
Mr.
Okay, let me.
Yes,
Let me come in.
Archie.
Let me come in. So you're looking for the purpose of the yellow machine. It's right here. Okay, so they say the yellow machine, the board established to by the government in China, the board comprises the mandate of the yellow machine.
No, my question to you, the committee.
Wait. Let IG explain. Let IG bring it back.
It's not a committee function.
Let me finish, please.
No, let IG break his neck.
No, he ain't breaking it.
The purpose of the board, the establishment of the board is primarily to oversee the development of a rigorous policy and management framework for the efficient maintenance and utilization of the yellow machines. It shall serve as the central authority for the receipt, accountability, deployment, efficient cost management, whatever that means, operations, storage, and maintenance of the yellow machine. Now let's keep repeating one thing here. Cost maintenance, storage management, and whatever, The yellow machine shall serve as a convening board of the authority for the utilization of the yellow machine. They keep repeating one thing in the same thing. I don't know what they keep trying to say, but that's what it means.
Okay, I mean, which is good. Almost what I stated. We're all having that document within me. Then the vision of appointing Bami Samaka to hold that, I think, is a duplication of duty of public work. It's very specific what they would do. So public work will still do his job. Maybe there will be some collaboration, which nothing wrong with collaborating. Just what Mr. Numo asked me about the yellow machine. If there's a need where they're doing the role and it will help agriculture, maybe there can be a collaboration. But the agriculture ministry has its own yellow machine.
Okay.
And I will make sure I bring someone from the Ministry of Agriculture to talk about that. I'm sure of that 100%.
Okay, great. So now let me just say one thing. We're not going to get how to call her back because she says it's too late in
Okay.
Monrovia. Yeah, but she's taken care of. She'll be back here tomorrow, and everything will
But
be cool.
I think the other question Sekou brought is very much important. We haven't talked about the aspect of somebody who might want to work with government to be inclusive. On one hand, you criticizing government, not hiring sedition in the government or working with sedition. And now if you have somebody who say he a sedition, but then you want him to work with the government so the government can fail. So that policy, I don't understand CDC policy. Then my first time openly criticizing. Usually I don't get in politics in that level. But
CDC is going for a zero-sum game. The world called
yeah,
zero-sum.
yeah,
Winner takes all.
yeah.
CDC don't want to share. You
Mm-mm.
win, you hire your people.
Yeah,
Don't hire
okay,
our people. We
okay.
win, we will do the same thing. That is
Uh,
a zero-sum mentality. Now, is it
mhm.
good? On the other hand, yes, it's good. So you got people that you trust, and you eliminate uh, the the possibility of undermining your policy. Um, because if you take somebody from the opposition and they would not subscribe to your policy, when they come in there, okay, I'm here because based
Yeah.
on
But
collab,
then
whatever you
then
want
you
to call
criticize government while getting rid of sedition. And we say on one hand they shouldn't hire or work with you, but then there are people who are sedition who were in government. So you want them to leave government because you're not in government. So that policy is whole questionable. Yeah.
No, because I think what is important here too to notice is the type of sedition you're hiring. Are you hiring seditions that are quietly sitting down in their place, not criticizing the party, CDC, or you're hiring seditions that are criticizing the party, CDC? That where the tuning apart is. This is where the seditions are saying. The boycott people are only hiring seditions that are bad mouthing CDC. I don't want to come across as a
So,
sedition here,
so,
but that's
you,
what they're saying.
you, so you want for, but then it's all it comes to where working relationship. Do you hire someone who work with you who you interact? Not everything you have to agree upon, but you have some working relationship. And when it comes to deep politics and division, maybe that person ain't want to get that deep, but work with the government. Anything wrong with that?
No, no. What is important is
Mhm.
you can the politics is such that he is hiring people that are criticizing the CDC as a party. He's not hiring
But
CDCs
you
that
know,
are not bad mouthing
you now
CDC.
also been doing the
He's
same
rewarding
thing. That's
people.
CDC are criticizing those who work with government. So it's both ways.
No, no, I don't think he has hired a sedition that have not bad mouth CDC, and CDC has a problem with it. I don't think that is the case. Their problem is you are hiring people who are bad mouthing the party. You're rewarding them for the bad behavior towards CDC.
No, they're hiring people who critical of CDC not being inclusive, and then they won't work with government. Okay.
No.
Yeah. So I think you have to be.
Let me have.
Okay.
Mr.
So
Smith,
Mr. Nubo, uh, um,
Mr. Smith,
Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith, I'm 100% with you. Archie is conflicted. The high situation. And he there no, I mean no, even the sedition from his county, they are praising Joe Buakai, and Archie does not get it. And you have the George Weah government, you have Ellen Johnson's government, and now we have Joseph Boakai government. And I don't know if a man or Archie, understand the difference.
What is the difference
between all these governments? And
you can't. I can't articulate one ideological.
You interrupting me. I got to flow. The man I got here who's supposed to be doing the stuff now, Alex. Not you. Because you have a side to play.
Okay.
Not you, Archie, not Veteran Smith.
You all right, so on look, seriously.
I
on, the
think
issue, on the issue of the yellow machine, I think so we got 18 minutes to go.
Okay.
To 12 o'clock in Liberia.
Yeah, maybe we can postpone everything, so maybe part of it, to tomorrow.
Entry door. Yeah, I know we were just talking about it a little bit, man. But I think here's my conclusion on it, Mr. Nubo.
Okay.
I think first of all, is I agree with Alex and SHEKU. It's nothing but a means to create a job opening for other loyalties. And it is not. It is again. I would say it is not in the interest of the country. One, and the only way that I can get away from this statement is that they publish the full figure of the yellow machines that they are bringing in, whether 285 or 2. Let them know how much. Let us know how much it costs. Let us know what is the budget that will be set aside to run this machine, to maintain it, to deploy, maintain, and keep it running efficiently, because that's what I put in their write-up. If they can do that, and how much it's going to cost the country to maintain this very authority that they are putting into place. If they can do that, then we'll be able to come over, a reasonable comment to know whether or not this is efficient or not. Other than that, this is just complete waste, absolute waste. That is why I have to say on the yellow machine.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, I think when the time comes, that will be presented to us. I think the debate is whether you like the appointment or you don't like the appointment of the yellow machine, and the president vision, which is entitled to setting a special committee to do the tax. And you just read exactly what that committee would do. I don't think I have a problem with that. I think the only problem one may have if you don't like the person who would be the president designate to head that committee, because he or she will go through confirmation, so the lawmaker will have their chance to question why, and then all the things that you're asking for will be brought up at the confirmation. So now the lawmaker, you should go to them and tell them what to do, the due diligence by questioning these people. But other than that, it's the president prerogative to set a committee and put whoever wants to head that committee. And I don't think it's a duplication, because we will find out whether that committee is a short-term committee or a committee will be there forever, or to make sure that, as you stated, the equipment and maintain. And I think it's a wise knowledge of the president to set up that committee. people will throw these truck yellow machine away, take it for their own personal use, and the public will get different tasks. They don't have that task to look for everybody.
Okay. I mean, Mr. Nubo, you there? Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody interrupted me. We don't.
Okay, Mr. Nubo says eating, so can have that.
I say I'm here.
No.
Okay.
Somebody was asking for money. So
here.
we don't allow people begging for money. Somebody that why they interfere with me.
Oh.
Question. Yeah.
So, Mr. Smith.
Okay, so we got.
Who begging for money? Mr. Numo or Mr.
The both of you are too busy tonight. Your activities are interrupting the show, and they may keep coming and going by our time.
But we almost about to close. Just wanted to say that Benedict we said he will, if he can come, he will come, or he will tell when he can come. So, but if he come, it will be too late. Not this time. No. But he said he will come. But that's why, you know. But when he ready, he will let us know when he can come. So,
okay. All right. So
yeah. So to conclude, the topic is a unique topic. We had two topics. We exhausted one. The other one with CDC, I think it's just because if the government perform well, they don't like it. If the government fail, they criticize. If the government appoint their own, no, they not so they appoint their own. So no matter what the government try to do, they will criticize the government. But that's, some people say that's the politics of being opposition. But I think
I beg to differ with you, Mr. Smith.
my man. Yeah.
So what happened to other, like Mr. Rice said, what happened to other citizens who have not bad enough to maybe the past government? What happened? They can employ them in position. Only those that talk against the citizen government, they always call to be employed.
I know your question, Alex, you got to differ with me, yeah, but no. If you ask Bala, he said he stayed on musician, but he just critical of the party, and the party is critical on him. So it's something going on between both. But so you can't blame the unity party government with somebody if they criticize their own party, the party don't like it. But like, the country is a country to employ people. So if they not everybody they will employ. But according to him, he stay free of sedition. Now, according to SHEKU, they have taken action against these people who might want to work with government. So anytime you work with government, you're not a sedition. That's my only problem with that.
Okay, Mr. Nubo, let's get your closing on this one. Mr. Nubo is not there.
He's not there. He's coming now.
Main entrance door.
Mr. Nubo, I can't mute you. You got to unmute yourself.
No, I didn't get what you said.
You're closing on a yellow machine.
Oh, yellow machine. The yellow machines, we have public works, we have agriculture. Mr. Samukano and my friend, but I feel that it's not the right thing to do. let the version that go to Public Works. Public Works take care of it. The version that go to agriculture, they take care of it. I believe that how it was done in Burkina Faso. And I don't like people like Veteran Smith to come here and confuse the whole thing. Say, the president trying to do a job, no this and that. And there's a special yellow machines for agriculture. Outside the, I don't know, 82 or white yellow machines. That is not true. And we were set here, the rest of Joe Boaka administration waiting for agriculture yellow machines. So we need to be saying the right thing here. Boaka will run by appointing or Brando Samukaro to take care of yellow machines. Each of those ministries had to do their own thing. And Veteran Smith was wrong to say, the yellow machine, the first consignment is for Public Works. And the next consignment will be for agriculture. I rest my case.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And we have about 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go. Celebrate Alex, what do you want to close up on this one?
About the president coming out to create a committee, like I said, it just the way of creating jobs for all who supported the Unity Party, and then up to present they don't get jobs yet. So it's not screaming. This is Liberia. We look forward to see what the committee is going to do, maybe take care of the machines and see how far can we go. So like we were talking about just about the CDC government, people living from CDC working. For me, the only thing here is if you are hiring people, should be other people who are not talking against the government should also be hired in your government, but not only those that buy from the CDC government and then you hire them to work with you. So now that will come tomorrow, most of them there will be a lot of confidence within their citizens. Like Kamil Bagbara who been supporting CDC, so now joining the party. When you appear on Smart Radio, it's talk what like we need betterment for Grand GEDEH people. Yeah, so yesterday you were supporting CDC and you saying that CDC was better than the Unity Party. Now you are going. So tomorrow you're coming up again to say you never be better than CDC. So what happened tomorrow?
Okay, let's keep you on the machine. Let's keep you on the machine. Alex, let's keep you on the machine. Alex.
All right, okay. So I would just like to stop that fire.
Okay, thank you. With the 6 minutes to go, so on the issue of the appointments, can we just go one more round on it, and then after that we'll call it a night? I like to say one of the pressing of all the appointments that were made, I think Kanio issue is the most glaring appointment that will engender a lot of skepticism and will bring out a lot of views, quite frankly, because of the timing. I maintain this, it's the timing of it. Some people will argue that Kanio has been rewarded for apologetically promoting the arrest agenda at the expense of the CDC. And now we see that he has been rewarded with a position on the board of trustees of the University of Grand GEDEH. And you know, it's just what it is, and that is my take on that. Mr. Smith, we got 5 minutes to go. On each of the appointment, let's talk about it, and then we can wrap it up and tomorrow and come back in. And so they get. She will join us tomorrow. So she all set for tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah.
Lady.
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to commend her. She will be a good addition to the as panelist. I think she's qualified. The question that I put to her, she answered it. So how we utilize her would be the question, but I think she qualified. That's one. Secondly, we are. My role is journalist to be direct when I think information need to be told, but we shouldn't personalize. You can disagree with me, but don't personalize, and we can verify information. So tomorrow we'll find somebody from the Ministry of Agriculture to come, or sometime this week, to clarify that on a yellow machine, whether it's different from the government yellow machine. So those are areas I like to be straight on instead of giving the public wrong information. I straight on the area where the president is a constitutional duty to appoint committee. I think sometimes, no matter what happens, people put politics into it, but that's the president prerogative to appoint people on committee. But we have the right to question the cost, and I think the vice president would do that at some point before the yellow machine arrive. As I've been told, that what will happen. So it will happen. If not, then we'll question him, question the vice president, because you gotta let us know. Other than that, it was a good show, and longer we keep politics out of it and naming each other if you're just say you disagree, but because my credibility on the line, what I stand for. So we are panelists. We can disagree if we disagree with one another, than to personalize it. That's all I have to say. So, Mr. Ryan, I think, and tomorrow we have a special guest.
Sorry, I'm muted. I'm talking to myself. Mr. Nubo.
We have a special guest tomorrow, which is, she should have been our guest for last Tuesday, Nyakuta Riggs. So hopefully we can start rolling the same way we rolled last week.
Okay. Mr. Nubo, I hear you.
Yes, I'm here. Was a good show, and I don't think we should say that this show is not political. That's the mistake that every Liberian forum make. Sure enough, political, but we are discussing what Joe Walker is doing wrong. We are discussing what George Weah did wrong, what Ellen Johnson did wrong. It's not politics. So if somebody on their show here is going the wrong direction, I feel like somebody from the same show should say, no, you're going the wrong direction. And That is the way, to move the show forward. And Archie, as I said to you before, this show will be very popular if we share the Facebook or link, we share the YouTube link, and that's how people will gravitate to the show here. I've been saying it, and nobody is listening. And I look forward to our tomorrow show. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nubo. Well, everyone is listening about how we get the show out there. Alex, SHEKU, and everybody, they're doing their level best in the back, sharing the show. I understand, Alex. I think I'll reach out to you later today, but you're probably busy. You didn't get me. We need to get the YouTube and the Facebook link out. When we're releasing the link for the for the StreamYard as well. They're right there. You can copy them and paste them, together. Let's do that, and then the panelists will be able to share into the into the various WhatsApp and groups and the Facebook groups and everywhere they are connected. Let act on that. That is very, very important for the survivability of the show. Having said that, I want to say thank you, Alex. Thanks to Mr. Nubo. Thanks to Mr. Fred, the Veteran Smith. It was a great show. Our guests were in and out, and she'll be back tomorrow as a panelist. And we're going to roll and have some very good conversation. And I want to thank every one of you for being part of the show. Thank you, and that's it. Good night.
Good night, Alex.
It's 12 o'clock, my man. Go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed.
There's no light right now.
Okay, yeah, thank you for the show. But I think the best way to share our time, just test on your Facebook page, like Top TV. You see the live and start sharing the live to other group pages. That's what we usually do.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just test Top TV. So the show will be on. You see Top TV live. So that particular show, you see everybody just start sharing to a group. And other, maybe you want to share in a chat room, just share it straight into the chat room, or you share it to group pages that you're following.
Yeah. What we need to do now, when we come on, we need to keep saying that. Alex,
yeah.
when we come back, even though when other panelists not saying that, maybe you want to jump in and remind us. Please share.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, let's do that. Because sometimes we may forget.
I know most of those pages who following, like the news platform, will also share and bring people on. Also share in our various chats room. Other since people come up. So we'll continue to share the chat. We'll continue to share it, and people will follow Mr. Nomo. We'll continue to share it. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Alex.
So good night.
Alex. Good night. I will safe trip home.
No, for tonight, I hear tomorrow morning I'll be going home.
Oh, tomorrow morning? Okay. All right, I'll let you rest for tomorrow.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so that's us, folks, and this is how we let to draw down the curtain on the program that back today for here on Top 105.3. I hope to be back tomorrow, same time, same station. Do forget to join us tomorrow on the show. I beg today for the name remain Elizana Duelu. And let me say bye bye for now.